Here, give me a hand.
We should be ready. We don't know the source of that smoke. More hostiles.
Maybe it's just a nice warm fire?
Ooh, maybe it's a barbecue.
What's barbecue?
What? You guys have never had barbecue? Charbroiled burgers, grilled steaks, baby back ribs?
Why would you consume the ribs of an infant?
Told you Terrans were barbaric. Whatever it is, it smells.
Bodies. It smells of bodies.
Jeez. Was all this foom?
Undoubtedly.
Up ahead. Looks like there's a survivor.
Who goes there?
No head. She has no head.
I believe that repulsive tentacle orb is her head.
And I can hear you with it.
Are you the only survivor?
Clearly not. Who are you, meat sacks?
We're here for foom.
Forget what I said. Yeah, I'm the only survivor. Or will be.
I take it you know where we can find him?
Sure. Digesting my men back at his roost. Big Eye's obelisk sticking out of the caldera's frozen sea.
Don't worry, we'll take care of foom.
Sure you will, Terran. Just don't come running back here when he chases you. He's still got some things to pack up.
Are you gonna be okay?
I don't need your pity, Terran. I'll head back to Contraxia and lick my wounds.
Ooh, hey, you may not want to do that. Contraxia isn't exactly safe right now.
When is it ever?
Seriously, maybe you should just come with us.
I've been embarrassed enough today without taking help from a stranger. I can look after myself.
Well, if you hear people talking about a promise with a matriarch, just steer clear.
I'll keep that in mind.
Sorry about your men.
Dead men collect no paychecks. Speaking of, aren't you the Mad Titan's daughter?
What of it?
Relax, I'm not looking for trouble. There was a time I'd have taken you in for the bounty.
There was a time I'd have killed you for trying.
Yeah, seems we've both got bigger problems right now.
Seems like.
Finders keepers.
Hey, you better not be taking anything valuable, you little weasel.
Relax!
May as well put it to good use, right?
They ain't using it. And voila! One fine tech upgrade, hot and fresh. You
Another hunt marker?
This one is unclaimed. No doubt it belonged to one of these corpses.
Guess they never got the chance to plan it.
I've appropriated it for our own use, to herald our bravery this day. It shall mark our ultimate conquest, or our glorious defeat.
Foom may be bad news, but he's nothing compared to the fight that comes next.
And it shall mark our penultimate conquest.
One conquest at a time. Big ice thingy on the frozen sea, eh?
I agree.
You said it, buddy. Sure is a long way down.
Any of you corpses mind if I help myself to your stuff? No? Well, thank you.
All right, people, let's catch us a dragon.
Yes, we grow ever closer to our great destiny.
You're awful chipper, considering Boom obliterated that camp like it was nothing.
We are not nothing.
I'm with Drax. No mountain too high, no valley too low.
Literally.
Whoa! Take heed! The ice is amplifying our velocity!
This is how I die! Have you lost your forking mind?
Come on! If you forget it's incredibly dangerous, it's actually kind of fun!
Indeed! Let us meet our deaths bemused!
Well, that takes care of the getting down part.
I don't even want to think about how we're gonna get back up. Or how we're gonna get Foom up there.
Look on the bright side. We may be dead.
Back on Earth, people would use dog sleds. A whole line of huskies pulling a sled across the ice.
Don't expect me to be the dog.
Actually thinking of the Wendigo, and Boom is the sled.
That's the craziest idea I've ever heard.
Yeah. I love it. I'm getting too old for this.
How old are you?
Old enough.
You won't say? That old?
No, that young. I was grown, remember? I ain't gonna brand myself with how many cycles I've been sucking down air.
The rodent is mentally much older than any of us,
Thank you.
and emotionally much younger.
Har har.
Ooh, I didn't think it could get any colder.
You know, it's days like these I'm glad I installed seat warmers in the Milano.
Up ahead. There's the ice obelisk.
This must be it, the frozen sea.
This is the perfect spot. Here we will challenge the great beast. Fin Fang Boom! Come and face your death!
What are you doing? We can't get the drop on him if he knows we're here.
Also, we're not killing him, remember?
Shout with me. Here we demonstrate our mettle!
Fin Fang Foom! Your end draws near!
Nope, not his end.
Your quill. Go!
Fin Fang Boom, it's... Nap time!
Rocket, it's your turn!
Did he just say my real name?
Rocket!
Fin Fang Foom! We're gonna decomboggle your flunket scut spigots! You hear me?
He hears you!
You scaly, overgrown gordle-splode! You fessed lump of Satarkian shrub meat! You don't scare us!
It feels good, does it not?
Yeah! Yeah! It actually does!
Now, we disrobe!
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Groot's worried about the ice.
If it'll hold Foom, it'll hold us.
Maklu 4 is said to have a frozen core. Below the surface is layers upon layers of more ice.
Just through here. Be ready for anything.
That is technically impossible. My blood thickens in anticipation of our great combat.
Gross.
Of course he means literally. It's Drax.
Naturally, Catathian anatomy is built for combat, down to the cellular level.
So, where is he?
Maybe we spooked him.
Impossible. Foom was born without fear.
You don't know that.
In the cold heart of a dying star.
Dying stars ain't cold.
This one was.
You think his lair's behind that?
Let's find out. believe we're fighting a dragon!
It is a truly momentous battle!
So much for going quietly! Is he talking to us or Brew?
We are ready, Peter Quill!
Hope this makes us... Guys, huddle up!
It feels like they're everywhere, laughing at us.
And yet, we cannot retreat.
No one wants to retreat, big guy, but I gotta say, it's flarkin' scary out there, Quill.
Flarknard's on the field, danger on all sides. Then it's time we stand and face it, and make sure they're nullified. Are we heroes to be laughed at? No! I'll laugh at them instead. Who's with me?
Can't wait to take him down!
Let's...
Rocket! Toss them around!
Feel my... Do not hold that
making a
down!
dent?
Flesh does not dent!
We seem to be making him matter! So that's progress!
Stop him! I can't believe we're fighting a dragon!
What's wrong here? First time?
Danger close, Rocket!
Let's hurry this up!
The beast
I'm
grows
getting
desperate!
cold. Yeah, and pissed!
Then he's bound to get sloppy!
Smoke them, Rocket! Hope this makes us square with Hellbender!
You would do well to use her full title in her presence! Suppose we had sold Foom as I originally suggested!
Okay, Drax! You get to pick our next money-making scheme!
I'm ready! Find me an opening!
One more time! Let's knock him out cold!
Doesn't look like he's gonna make it easy on us!
He's his most dangerous when that is most desperate! We must not fail!
Gotta fight fire with fire!
Yes! We stand triumphant! Foom has fallen.
Whoa, hold on! Wait, no! No! Lady Hellman! Drax, stop! Guys! Wait, guys, no! Lady Hellbender, we want to...
Nobody escapes my wrath. Floorboard. Monster Queen of Seknarf 9, you said you'd hear him out. You promised.
Speak. I hope this is the one where you make a good speech.
We screwed up. We conned you, robbed you, killed your baby. We can't take back what we've done. But we want to make it right.
Quill.
You murdered the Dragon Lord of Kakarantara! Ah!
Get it.
This is new. Fate has finally brought the two of us together. Lord Foom.
The final harvest begins. Dead worlds screaming across space. We must go. Now.
Someone needs to take a stand against the church. We could really use some help.
You pay one debt, then create another.
No, though I can kind of see...
Enough. I will gather my forces.
All right, let's go.
Yes! The noble Lady Hellbender shall fight alongside us this day. After we bested Foom the Invincible.
I think we found Drax's peanut butter and chocolate.
We are on the path to destiny, my friends.
I still can't believe we did it. We did do it, right?
We sure did, and we got Mantis back.
But we lost Warlock, and we'll need him to exercise the Magus once we shut down that ritual.
So we bust him out of cult prison. I've done jailbreaks before, we all have.
We still tracking him?
Oh yeah, that thing ain't coming out easy.
Good. Then all we gotta do is get there on time and hope Lady Hellbender does too.
She will. I'm certain of it.
All right. Let's gear up, people. Tie up any loose ends. Take a pee if you have to, because we're not stopping again.
Hey, Quill. Let me borrow your tunes.
Why?
I need to focus. Come on.
Do not drop that.
Mantis? What happened on the Mantis after we left? Last time we saw you, things looked dire.
It's a long story. We can talk about it after you do like Star Guy says and use the bathroom.
I don't need to.
All right, but don't say I didn't warn you in church Grandpa makes you do faith crunches.
Wait, Raker's gonna do what?
It depends. But at some point, someone says my name, and then there's a little bit of pee.
Great. I did not want to know that.
Oh yeah, little fuzzy. Maybe the little bit of pee is you.
Nope.
Mantis! I've got so many questions.
I know, and I've got so many answers. Like, seize the means of production. Or, it's not just a rash. Or, yes, it is gluten-free.
Not the answers I was looking for, but now I'm wondering about the questions.
What questions?
How did you convince Lady Hellbender to meet us on Maklu 4? You weren't even with us when we decided to go.
Actually, convincing her to go after you wasn't hard at all. But convincing her to hear you out? Woo, that was tough. I had to get all creepy mystical and spook her with warnings about what would happen otherwise.
You told her about the end of the universe, and she believed you?
Oh, no, not at first. But when I brought up all her precious monsters dying, she came around. Couldn't take that chance with her babies, you know?
What happened on Lamentis after we left? You said some people would survive, but that doesn't fare super well for the others.
Many of the elders died. They didn't resist the invasion, but they would never accept the promise. It isn't their way.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Their sacrifice bought time for me and the Kotati to hide most of the others. They will emerge when the galaxy is saved.
So you're able to hide them in the caves. Hope you told them to stay away from the fog. Well, I'm glad to have you with us.
Oh, good, because you're not always glad.
Why not?
Well, sometimes I'm your ex-wife.
What?
I think she's pulling your leg, Quill.
It only ever happens the one time, but it's so funny.
Good thinking. Get the watering sorted out before we go.
I am Groot.
He looks so sad, swishing around in his robes.
What'd he say?
Groot wants to water the Grand Unifier.
Oh, right.
The soaked unifier!
The Grand Humidity!
I am Groot.
Hey, Rocket. Working on something?
I'm always working on something.
You're not listening to my tunes?
No, you turned the music on.
Then can I have my player back?
Why? You already got music playing.
Right. So you don't need the player to focus anymore.
You might turn it off.
Yeah, but
What part of I need to focus don't you get, Quill?
what do you need to focus on so badly anyway?
Something that might give us a way to get through the Armada around Sacrosanct. Just in case Lady Skullsuit doesn't show up in time.
Nice. What is it?
You'll see. Okay, let's make some flarkin' cool stuff. Ta-da! Small marvel crafted. Now that that's done, can we get a move on, Jelly Legs?
I don't know what it is, but this you really likes closing fridges.
The door keeps opening, so I close it.
But it's broken. I mean, it's always broken. It's a universal constant.
Huh, more you know.
I'm glad you stopped Corel from killing the Shatari Queen. I'm sure she was too. Alright, not stopping again. Did I forget something?
You do in most realities.
Peter Quill, spar with me.
Bet those moves are really going to impress Lady Hellbender.
I do not need to impress her. Besting the great Fin Fang Foom is proof enough of my combat skills.
Yeah, that would do it.
I'm not sure Lady Hellbender was really impressed with how we handled that fight. You know, since we accidentally killed that dragon before Groot revived him.
Would you not be impressed by a man slaying a dragon?
Maybe if he does it without my help.
Raker's going down this time, Gamora. I promise you.
And I promise you, I'm getting Nikki out of there. No matter what.
We will get her out.
Together.
Together.
Here goes nothing. No, scratch that. Here go the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Woohoo!
I'm gonna barf.
And we're back. Deja vu.
Is it just me or that fleet looks twice as big now?
Wrong. It's at least...
That's the biggest I've ever seen it.
What now?
Kill the lights, kill the engines, and wait for Lady Hellbender to show up.
We're sure she's coming, right?
She is a woman of honor, a queen. She promised to gather her forces.
And how long is that gonna take?
Too long.
No. We can't be too late. We gotta save the galaxy and Nikki. One way or another, we need to get in there and shut down that ritual.
We can't take on a fleet that big.
Little Fuzzy!
Rocky, what are you doing, man?
We need to get into Sacrosanct to disrupt the ritual, right? We all know we get killed out here. So, I'm gonna make a really loud distraction.
My tunes!
Yeah, I rigged it to blast your scuddy music across all channels, while the church is out looking for the source.
We cut the engines and we flow silently right past them to board the Sacrosanct. Smart.
Seriously? Fine. But we're getting it back as soon as we win. Now get back in here! Let's find a place to park.
Look at those boys. Our deception is working.
Don't seem so surprised.
We are so gonna get my music back once this is all done.
Sorry, Quill. Chances are they're gonna blast it to pieces once they pin it down.
Let's make sure this sacrifice counts.
Can we not call it that?
Why are we whispering anyways? I know they're out there, but they can't hear us through the ship's hull.
Yet you're still whispering.
'Cause I don't want to be the one to flark it up if they can hear through it. But they can't.
Certainly if they could hear us.
What?
Morgoth's breath.
Whoa!
Yes! Lady Hellbender has arrived!
Guardians of the Galaxy, stop hiding! The monster lords of Seknarf 9 hunger for battle!
We're not hiding.
We are sneaking.
Because we need to get into Sacrosanct alive.
Then we will slaughter as many as we can out here while you fight your way in. Eat, my children! Crack open their shells and feast upon the sweet meats inside!
This is so metal. All right, people, let's take advantage of the nice lady's murdering spree. We're busting into Sacrosanct.
That landing bay's our way in, but there's still a lot of pain between here and there.
Maybe we can blow past them.
Risky.
Boom! That one's toast. Got a piece of that guy.
Drag one! Direct hit! I think you're finally figuring out how to fly her, Quill!
What do you mean, finally? All right, people, let's take advantage of the nice lady's murdering spree. We're busting into Sacrosanct.
That landing base our way in, but there's still a lot of pain between here and there.
Maybe we can blow past them.
Risky.
My blades are useless out here, Peter Quill!
Took the words right out of my mouth! Gotta say, Hellbender's army is pretty impressive!
You should see the insides of her ship! She knows how to make monsters comfortable!
Got a piece of that guy. Taking fire.
Try not to get shot, Quill.
Flying, this sucks.
I think you're finally figuring out how to fly her, Quill!
I'm happy enough to still be in one piece!
We must make the most of this diversion!
And hope we find Warlock fast when we're inside!
Damage report.
Stop getting hit and there won't be no damage.
Useful, thanks. Yeah! Cheap shot.
Careful!
Direct hit!
Now this is a proper dogfight.
That's a hit!
Gotcha!
Tag them!
Boom! That one's toast. Bet they felt that. Ah, they're fast. There's more where that came from. Got a piece of that guy.
Direct hit! We're hit!
Hurry up, Peter! The real fun's gonna be inside Raker's ship!
Getting us in there as fast as I can.
I long for battle, Peter Quill! Get us inside!
Working on it, big guy.
Drag one! Hey! Anyone spot any damage from that explosion I rigged last time we were here?
On a ship this big, are you crazy? Kill confirmed.
We must make the most of this diversion!
And hope we find Warlock fast when we're inside!
Taking fire.
Try not to get shot, Quill.
Flying, this sucks. Now this is a proper dogfight. Damage report.
Stop getting hit and there won't be no damage.
Useful, thanks. Yeah! Cheap shot. Crap, that's a lot of turrets.
Kill him or dodge him. We gotta get through there. That's a hit.
Careful! Gotta say, Hellbender's army is pretty impressive!
Glad she's fighting with us, not against us.
We're hit.
Gotcha!
Tag them.
Bet they felt that. Taking fire.
Try not to get get shot, Quill.
Flying, this sucks! More where that came from. Damage report.
Stop getting hit and there won't be no damage.
Yeah! Got a piece of that guy!
Hurry up, Peter! The real fun's gonna be inside Breaker's ship!
Getting us in there as fast as I can!
I think you're finally figuring out how to fly her, Quill! Or use some of them fancy moves, Quill!
And we're in!
Mantis, you sure you could fly her?
Yes! Sometimes!
Hang on, maybe you should.
To arms! The enemy approaches!
Rocket, any sign of Warlock?
Yeah, my tracker's showing gold but in the central rock formation. We gotta get out of this hangar.
Tell them that! These guys really need to work on their hospitality!
We had such a warm reception last time!
It is acceptable to ask for help, Peter Quill!
Appreciate the help, big guy! Really missing my tunes right now, Rocket!
We will honor your sacrifice, Peter Quill!
Broke another cultist!
Stop that weirdos deserve it! How many times have I... Yeah, bro! Pretty sure they know exactly why we're here! You heard them! Let's hit them until they pop and crunch!
Lady Hellbender's entrance was quite the spectacle!
Turkeys must have been praying to escape!
Wipe them out! Hey, Stutheads! We're just here for the fulfillment!
Yes! So we can disrupt it!
Whoa! What's the language?
The hangar's wide open! We can attack from anywhere!
That means they can also be attacked from anywhere! Unleash me onto these fools!
Breathing room, Groot! These guys really need to work on their hospitality!
In some cultures, this is considered hospitality!
The church is like, let's get the flark out of here!
How close are we?
Not close! Which is why we need to keep moving!
Yeah! They called in the creeper lead!
At least they brought the elevator for us!
Cut to the chase! Guys, that one's mending the west!
What are you waiting for? Shoot him in the face!
Your magic will not save them, wizard! Our enemies grow stronger!
No fair! He's boosting everyone but us!
Then put him in a body bag! Problem and solution!
Bombs away, Rocket!
Right! That floating freak's... Yeah! The flying freak just gave that one some extra oomph!
Pick your maker!
The hangar's wide open! We can attack from anywhere!
Remind me to go over the formation drills again!
Got my name on it!
Save your ammo! Hit the street with a special surprise!
This will be our glorious final Final assault on the church!
I like your enthusiasm, Drax!
The blockhead's amping up his buddies!
I am trying to destroy!
You've been thunderstruck! Enemy squadrons point us to the ritual chamber!
Yes! So we can disrupt! Beware!
So he gets to just go around healing his pals.
The hangar's wide open! They can attack from anywhere!
That means they can also be attacked from anywhere!
Past time someone got stabbed! How is he still standing?
Been too long since I blew something up. So many crackpots to blast.
Bet you I finish off more than you!
This will be our glorious final assault on the church!
I like your enthusiasm, Drax!
Oh man, this really knows how to fly our ship.
My shit! Wait a second. Did you say our? Really missing my tunes right now, Rocket!
We get out of this alive, I'll make you a new one.
The hangar's wide open! They can attack from anywhere!
As long as the ships don't spot us, we should be okay.
These guys really need to work on their hospitality!
In some cultures, this is considered hospitality!
Whoa! What's the language?
This will be our glorious final
Chop
assault
it
on the
down!
church!
Unless they've got another backup plan. The church is like 8 armies worth of blaster fodder.
They are better slain than devoured by maggots!
Of course I think we'll win. We're the gardeners, ain't we?
Really missing my tunes right now, Rocket!
We will honor your sacrifice, Peter Quill!
Hog lady better not ding our ship.
My shit! Wait a second. Did you say our?
What's next, Peter?
This will be our glorious final assault on the church!
We're the galaxy's only hope!
Whoa! What's the language?
We must strike the large one with more force!
The hangar's wide open! They can attack from anywhere!
Remind me to go over the formation drills again!
Listen to Groot. Get in here. We are being watched. Say hi to the church cams. Oh, I hope some of them understand Groot because that was a sweet burn.